All right, Shalom. I'll give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Kakodash. I want to say double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone for teaching his word and truth and sincerity and for ruling well. Salutations to my fellow Akim across the four corners of the globe. Hey, this is the brother Gabaria Howada from GMS Hawaii, coming to you with another quick lesson. And it's on this video. It's a series of videos you're about to watch. I found this on TikTok. And basically, it's about this Edomite that you see in front of you. He's supposed to be the head of a company called Nikola, and it's supposed to be a electric truck company. All right, and it just shows you how like Esau, he can build anything in this society by his lies, man. You know, he don't even have to have proof or nothing. He just lie about it, and people just accept it, and they get enough people around them to go with it, and they think it's the truth. And so I just wanted to show this as an example. You know, this man is nothing but a liar, man. You know, his whole kingdom is built on lies, man. And even executives on a high level can get duped, man, because they all start like that anyway. You know, so let me play this real quick.
And the character at the center. The man behind Nikola Motor Company and the character at the center of this future HBO documentary series is this guy, Trevor Milton. He's a college dropout from Utah and one of those guys with an overactive entrepreneurial spirit, which means he probably doesn't tip servers. Plus, he's got a couple business failures under his belt. In 2014, Milton joined the race to beat Tesla and founded his own EV company with a suspiciously similar name, Nikola. Why would you can't name your company after the same guy. It's like starting a car company named Henry. Anyway, Milton's mission for Nikola was to be a leading manufacturer of battery and hydrogen-fueled, zero-emission semi-trucks. So he assembled a team with no relevant experience. For example, his brother Travis, whose most recent work experience was pouring concrete on driveways, was named Director of Hydrogen Production and Infrastructure. I'm not saying pouring concrete is a bad job. He's probably very good at it. I'm just saying, what the hell does he know about hydrogen production? But somehow, through charisma and luck, Trevor and his bro managed to drum up interest in their startup.
Yeah, they said it's charisma and luck, but really it's just because they're Edomites, man. And this is how it works in their kingdom, man.
2016, a mere 2 years after it was founded, Nikola unveiled the Nikola One, their hydrogen-fueled Class 8 truck, which was projected to go into production in 2020. And I'll admit, the prototype looked pretty awesome. And despite its lack of any proven technology, Milton claimed over and over that the truck was, quote, not a pusher.
This is not a pusher. It's not just a pusher.
And that it was, quote, fully functional.
It's a fully functioning, vehicle, which is really incredible.
The lady doth protest too much, methinks. Despite the weirdly defensive statements, maker of Crispy Boys Anheuser-Busch bought into the buzz and provisionally ordered 800 trucks. This was a huge moment for Nikola, as the order for this trucks placed by Anheuser generated massive interest, investment, and more pre-orders. And on June 24th of this year, Nikola's stocks went public, making Milton an overnight billionaire and legitimizing Nikola as a force in the electric truck.
Yeah, see, like these Edomites, they could just come up with a lie, and overnight they'll become a billionaire, man. You know, our people gotta work 1,000,000 years to become a billionaire, man. If that at all possible. Esau, here it is, he just make up a whole bunch of shit, act like he got a company going on, and fraud everybody, even his own investors, man. And he'll do it with a smile on his face.
Until this point, Nikola had been developing the Badger by themselves, but under the GM deal, they would still design and sell it under the Nikola name, but GM would lend the hydrogen fuel cell technology they developed with Honda, as well as their new Ultium battery. For providing the much-needed tech and engineering, GM would get 11% of the company in return. That's equivalent to $2 billion in equity. It's a lot of moolah. But that's not all. They would also be the sole provider of fuel cells in all Class 7 and 8 trucks outside of Europe for 4 years. Plus, they would nominate a director to Nikola's board. This deal was major, and when it was announced, Nikola's stock shot up by 33%, which I don't own any stock, so I don't know what that means. I don't know if that sounds big. It's big. At the time, it seemed like a win for everyone involved, and they all lived happily ever after. For 2 days. On September 10th, something big happened. These guys called the Hindenburg Research Group released a report called, quote, Nikola, how to parlay an ocean of lies into a partnership with the largest OEM in America. This thing is the Hindenburg of reports, a 67-page scathing takedown of Nikola and Trevor Milton. It explains in great detail how his entire career was built upon dozens of lies that he somehow managed to jockey into a $20 billion company. But why believe these guys? Who's to say the report isn't just a bunch of malarkey? Well, for one thing, they had the receipts. There were documents, emails, texts, and a long list of whistleblowers ready to out Trevor for the liar he is. It is juicy, it is ruthless, and it was the catalyst for this giant controversy. Let's go over just a few of the most shocking lies that the report until this point. Remember when Nikola unveiled the Nikola 1, the electric semi that launched his company into the billions? Well, it never worked. Bloomberg initially reported that it was never even completed. It couldn't even power itself at the unveiling. There was a cable snaked up through the stage so its lights turned on. They had artists stencil H2 and zero emission on the side of the truck, even though it had zero hydrogen components on board. Multiple whistleblowers that worked on the launch said that they had to run to the hardware store for loose parts during the show.
Yeah, so this shows you that this man's a liar, man. And from his birth, he comes out spitting lies, man. This is Psalms 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray, and as soon as they be born, speaking lies, man. Untruths, man. You know, this is St. John, chapter 8 and 43. 8 and 43. It says, why do you not understand my speech, even because you cannot hear my word? Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Right, because you had 2/3 of our people, you had 2/3 of our nation, they were with this man. They were with following him, his ways, and everything that he had to offer. Okay, so they trusted in Esau. But everything that Esau does is a lie. And he's the father of lies, man. Esau Edom, man. The so-called white man. And he'll lie to his own people, man. Lying to him is nothing. You know, he don't believe in the truth. And this shows you, one, that these Edomites, that this is y'all kingdom right here. Because even one of your lowly confront, put on a farce, and act like he created a car company, man. And I don't think he did this shit by himself, man. They had to put a prototype and all this other shit together. It was a lot of money spent to doing that. He was able to dupe a whole OEM, which is General Motors, man, and to doing a deal with them, man. And that's how they make it in this society. The more wicked you are, hey, the more you can make it in this society, man. And it's all bullshit, man. And it just shows you what kind of person you're dealing with when you see Esau, man. That's why the scripture says, never trust thine enemy, man. Hey, this man is a father of lies, man. Hey, I just wanted to bring this out. I thought this was not ironic, but I thought it was kind of to the point. And it shows you, how Esau gets down, man. You know, he's just the father of lies, man. Hey, with that, I would say shalom.